Okay, so why was I crazy enough to start Beautycounter? Well, I think, it goes back, and some of you have heard me say this before, but others may not have. This whole journey started for me back in 2006 when I watched the film An Inconvenient Truth at the urging of my friend Leela, who some of you met in Dallas a number of years ago. And from that moment on, I became impassioned with the environmental health movement, having learned that I was doing things as a person that were detrimental to the earth. I know I should have known that before, but I really wasn't that aware. And subsequent to that, over the next couple of years, I watched so many of my friends struggle with health issues. My best friend struggled with fertility for years. After many rounds of in vitro, she finally had a child through a surrogate. A number of my friends were diagnosed with different types of cancer, both women and men in their 20s, 30s, and 40s. Many kids around me were being born with significant health issues. And I began to wonder, what's going on with the health of the earth and health of people? And through a bunch of research and a number of conversations, I came to realize that we were being exposed to toxic chemicals. And those chemicals are wreaking havoc on our bodies and on the earth. I mean, they're in everything. They're in the air, they're in your shower curtains, your new cars, your pots and pans, they're everywhere. But they're also in your skincare and color cosmetics. And so with all that in mind, I really set out to get rid of toxic chemicals. I became obsessed. My friends that are on this call right now, I know some of my friends they would know, I was the crazy person always that was walking up to pregnant women in the nail salon saying, you really shouldn't get your nails done. Sometimes that was appreciated, sometimes not. I was the one that was going on the stopping people, don't put that sunscreen on your baby. But the honest truth is I really cared about protecting the health and safety of people. And when I tried to find skincare and cosmetic products that met my needs or any personal care products, they just didn't work that well. They were products that were, we've all grown up with all these brands that we've known and loved, and we trusted them, both in the US and Canada. They were on the shelves and we thought they were safe for our health, but oftentimes they weren't what they said that they were. And then when I went to these sort of eco-green brands to try to be healthier, they claimed to be all natural. Sometimes they were, sometimes they weren't, but they didn't work very well and they didn't look very good. And I thought, why am I being asked to compromise my health in the name of beauty? I want it all. I want products that I love, that I can feel good about putting on myself and my family. And I want everyone around me to be healthy. And that's really why I started the company, to change an industry that was long overdue for disruption.